I suppose you have some games.
Hey guys, welcome back to Classic G-Body Garage. I have the door open on the 78 Calais T-top. Moby's sitting inside, relaxing, washing, relaxing on the comfort of the bucket seats. And what I wanted to do in this video is do a how-to. I haven't done too much of that lately, and I often get asked from the people who view my videos, my subscribers, basically on how to do certain things on these cars, small projects, big projects, whatever it might be. And I am about to pull the door panels off this car just because I have a few issues going on with the linkage inside the doors, and I figured I'd do a little how-to video on pulling a door panel off of a G-body. And since basically all of the door panels are the same between the G-body car 78 through 88, figure I'd do a little how-to. Why not? So like I said, the door panels are pretty much the same. They are a two-piece door panel. You have the upper right here, and then you have the lower plastic part. Now pulling these door panels off is actually very easy to do. A lot easier in my opinion than these newer cars that have a lot of hidden screws, clips, things like that. And the new cars nowadays, actually going back in the 90s, they're just one large door panel. They aren't a two-piece usually. So screws are easy to get to on these older cars. They didn't hide them as much. So all you really need in this case for G-bodies is two different size Phillips screwdrivers. A smaller size would pretty much do the trick, but I have both sizes here. And then also, stay there, I also have a clip remover tool. Now this is basically just a tool just to get behind things and pry. It's actually just a prying tool, not a clip remover tool, but this comes in handy when removing these door panels. So those are the tools you need, and I'll go ahead and show you guys where the screws are hidden on these cars. You're going to have two of them right here that hold in this armrest, and then you're going to have a set of screws usually behind the pull strap, whatever it might be. You have the short style here, then you have the longer style found on most Cutlasses, and then you have the Calais style, or some of the Calais styles, or the Brougham have a handle that runs this way, or some of the Grand Prix I think do that as well. But the Monte Carlos and Malibus use the pull strap style on the top, and some of them don't have any at all. So let me go ahead and pull the armrest off, and I'll show you guys what to do next. Alright, I went ahead and removed the two screws that hold on the armrest, and this armrest simply just slides forward just like that. You can see the clips underneath right there. That clip right there slides into that hole right there, and then you have one in the back there, and there is the little tab on the back side as well. So once you pull that off, you're going to find two screws, two much larger Phillips screws that hold on this panel, the lower panel, and then you go ahead and start removing those. Alright, once those screws are removed, go ahead and pull the covers off, whatever they might be. They simply just pull out of place for the most part, and then you're going to find some screws hiding behind there. So go ahead and remove those. Alright, the upper handle screws are removed. Handle simply pulls out of place. Throw it to the side. Next thing to do is unscrew your door lock knob. In my case, it just lifts out of place, and that is one of the reasons why I'm pulling this door panel off. Okay, now at this point in time, all the screws are removed. The only thing holding the door panel on now are the plastic clips from behind. So you're going to grab your little prying tool, and there are a series of clips. There's one on the upper door panel here, and then there's going to be one on the upper door panel right here, and then you're going to have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 8 to 10 areas where the lower door panel is then clipped on. So you basically carefully stick your prying tool behind here, and then you're going to go ahead and locate them. As soon as I locate one, there you go. You gently start prying it off. And you don't want to pull too hard, because if you start pulling too hard, I've actually cracked door panels. They'll crack them right here if you start yanking too hard, because there are two clips real close right here, and if you're not careful and you start pulling, you're going to either crack the door panel on the outside or you're going to break off the mounting point where the clip goes on the inside. So be very careful once you're pulling these door panels off. This one is not held on by very much, so I'm going to go ahead and just start pulling on it. So this lower door panel is completely loose now, and then the door handle itself kind of holds it in place. So slide it forward. I don't know if I can do this with one hand here. Slide it forward. Let me put down the camera. All right, there you go. The door panel is off, and I'll go ahead and show you guys all the mounting points where this lower door panel, all the clips are. So you can see all the different mounting points. You can see a lot of clips are missing, or they're just still stuck in the door itself. But those are all the mounting points. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. So that's what holds on the lower. Now the upper, like I said, there's two on the sides here. This one is barely even held on. I don't even think there are any clips, because this door panel's been off before, obviously, because the insulation and the paper is missing on the inside here. So like I said, upper door panel, one clip on each side, here and here, and then it simply just lifts out of the door jamb itself. It just kind of clips into the upper part of the door, and you just lift it up. All right, upper door panel is off, and you can see the window felt clips right there, the two metal clips that keep the window tight. The upper door panel basically clips itself right on those. Let me set this down, right on that ridge right there that runs along the top. So there are the clips on the back side, one there and one on the other end, and that is basically it. Just a couple of screws, pulling some clips out, and there you go. The door panel is off, and that is how you do it. So I figured I'd go ahead and shoot this how-to video, since I had to pull this door panel off and get inside of this door and mess around with some of the internals, which I will show you guys what I'm doing in the next video, because I have some interesting stuff going on in these doors, and I will show you guys some common problems that goes on with the linkage with inside any 78 to 88 G body. And there you go. That is how you remove the door panel on a 78 to 88 G body. And basically the same thing is for the 4-door and the wagons as well. All right, guys, so make sure you're subscribing, leaving comments, and also make sure you like me on Facebook. I do have a Classic G Body Garage Facebook, so go ahead, down in the description there's a link. Go ahead and click that and like my page. All right, guys, till the next Classic G Body Garage video, I'll talk to you next time.
Okay.